Wait, so... Boom.
Violence is necessary to set things right.
Plus on this.
Deal with this annoyance.
I know there's a hero in
We want lifelink. And then put a 1/1 counter on this. For 7.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Let's go! What's up, Jamers? It's the One Jame, and today we are playing MARDU Planeswalkers. We have a couple new Planeswalkers that I want to showcase in the new set of Streets of New Capenna, and they are very, very powerful. Now, number one, I want to tell you, obviously, Ob Nixilis is probably one of the best Planeswalkers, like, ever. So we're playing this as the new Planeswalker. We're also playing a copy of Elspeth Resplendent. If you haven't seen this before, it's a 5-mana, 5-loyalty Planeswalker with a +1, and you choose a creature, and it gets a +1/+1 counter, and a counter among Flying, First Strike, Lifelink, or Vigilance. And you can keep doing that to give your creatures Flying and First Strike, Flying and Lifelink, Flying and Vigilance, First Strike and Vigilance, whatever you want to do. But the most important part here is the -3. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. You can put a permanent with mana value 3 or less from among them on the battlefield with a shield counter, and then put the rest on the bottom of it in a random order. So you can minus this and get Valki, Mila, Ob Nixilis, Eyetwitch, Shambling Ghast. Or just a land, or you can even just get a Meathook Massacre. That's important because Elspeth Resplendent as a Planeswalker, getting a copy of Ob Nixilis from the top 7 of your deck is really, really strong. It doesn't get to be copied, but it's still very strong. Also getting a copy of Mila that says whenever an opponent attacks one of the Planeswalkers, put a loyalty counter on each Planeswalker. So this card is going to go ham. And also, if a permanent, including a Planeswalker, is targeted, I draw a card. So this card's going to be bonkers to get off of Elspeth. I was trying to fit more than one copy of this in the deck, but like, there's a lot of cards to play in this deck. We have some removal in March of the Otherworldly Light. The new card, Depopulate. Each player controls a multicolored creature, draws a card, then destroy all creatures. So new 4-mana board wipe. We have a Shadow's Verdict here to deal with our opponent's Ob Nixilises, because it exiles all the Ob Nixilises. We have Lolth, Farewell, that doesn't get rid of our own Planeswalkers, and then we have 2 copies of March of Otherworldly Light. We have 3 Eyetwitch and 4 Shambling Ghast to be able to sacrifice to the Ob Nixilis in order to copy that card on turn 3. So, without further ado, let's get into the matches. About 60% of you are not subscribed, so make sure to hit that subscribe button or hit the like button to help the almighty algorithm. And it all starts right now. I think I want to go Shattered Sanctum first. Youthful Valkyrie. I think I'm just playing both of these. Okay, so Angels has like 2 pretty good 2-drops in Standard with Giada and Youthful. That like puts the deck on the map, I think. Alright, how many times are going to have Righteous Valkyrie on turn 3? If they play Linvala, I kind of have to march it, right? But then I'd have to get rid of, like, all my cards to do that. Maybe I should have just attacked first with Shambling Ghast if they're going to block this. Okay. I figured they weren't going to block. Oh my. This Depopulate's gonna be insane. Unless there's a Spell Pierce. Giada? Alright. So we can go Mila, Deadly Dispute. Or we can just march Giada right now. What are the chances there's like Legion Angel in hand and they need to the other land? No, I think Lolth's just the answer.
My children dread and I.
I mean, I could do both. Yeah, both seems good. Because, like, we have Elspeth to get into our other cards anyway. Draw a card?
Good minions are loyal and deadly.
Let's see what we get. Ob Nixilis.
Point me towards the fight.
Aha!
You're safe now.
And Valki. What's better, Valki or Ob Nixilis? Probably Valki at this point. Ah, they do have Legion Angel. Oh, yeah. It pays to know what your opponent has, chat. Oh my gosh, they drew the land too! We're so good! Farewell, Pog? Oh, this just gets versed. That's fine, though. I will put a Vigilance counter on this, I think. Oh, they can't even Vanishing Verse. Taking the Legion Angel is absolutely brutal. Yeah, oh my gosh. It was so good. Oh, yeah. Would you like... Which sleeper would you like to take? Am I casting Valki? What could a Foretold card be? Doomscar? I think I'm casting Valki. Ah, big score and this, and then draw a land because they're good at the game. Yes! Of freaking course! Of course, it wouldn't be me playing Magic the Gathering if they didn't draw land for turn, would it? I will Meathook Massacre. What is that Foretold card? It's got to be like the Angels card, right? Or like, I don't think they'd be playing Doomscar and Elite Spellbinder in the same deck. Maybe it's like, Darnheim Unleashed? Kaya's Onslaught? Maybe? I don't want to attack in case that's... Well, I guess if there's a Wandering Emperor, I'm okay with that since I would draw a card off the ability targeting. Reflection goes down. I get to keep my Mila. And then there's a big score. Could be Demon Bolt, I guess? Okay. Big score, discarding Duskmangler. Oh, it's Reanimator. Oh, God. Oh, God. Don't you dare. Oh, it's the Foretell Reanimate card. Oh, no, I knew it! Oh, no! No! Go, Blake! Oh my God, brutal! Wow, who plays that? Yikes. God, it doesn't seem like the deck to play Go Blank, does it, chat? And they main deck Duress? I mean, I guess lands are good because I have this Lolth chillin'. I mean, their deck seems pretty well built. Maybe Go Blank's a one-of? Of course it would be my only tap land in the entire deck. My deck is trolling me. Wandering Emperor against the Vigilance creature? Yep, getting trolled.
Come closer, little thing, that I may see. A setback. Nothing more. Do what I demand.
I think I'm double blocking Architect. Removal spell? Alright, depopulate off the top. Sleeper. Oh, that's fine.
overconfident. You're just underwhelming. Back to wandering. May your blade strike true.
Okay. Hey, Ob Nixilis! We're busted, chat.
Oh, I have a job for you. By coin or carnage, tribute is owed.
I have 2 mana spells, right? And 1 mana spells? I could just, like, draw a card to see if I draw, like, Eyetwitch, Shambling Ghast, or Deadly Dispute. Or just a land. Alright, so in this case, I draw again. Because I can draw Eyetwitch or Shambling Ghast. Perfect. Rewarded. Yeah, main deck Duress Spellbinder, Go Blank, and then it's a hand hate removal spell Reanimator. And it's definitely hand hate because they're combining that with this 7-drop that also discards a card out of your opponent's hand. Return the whatever it's called, Duskmangler. Seems pretty strong though. Going after my one here. Sure. You can confront the past. Confront the past Lolth seems strong. Unless there's like a duress here. Spellbinder. I can still get Lolth. Or I can just draw it. Wow. Make a thing. A plus.
So some chaos. Pleasure doing business with you.
You require my will cannot.
I mean, I would have Lolth either way. I just happened to draw it. Ooh, they kept the card in hand. I guess it's fine. There's no 2-drop in their grave. The Shuffler's really trolling. Alright, so you start off by plussing. To draw first.
Oh yes, I know.
Plus
the
this.
knowledge you seek.
Your
Plus this.
punishment is my entertainment. Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
And then we will do this. Exiling their Duskmangler. Oh, I missed lethal. Oh well. Wait, no, I missed it again! Oh my gosh, I missed lethal twice! No! What the heck? Why? Why? No. Oh, no. Alright, now, okay, I didn't miss lethal. I promise you. I'm not trolling. I promise you I actually missed it. Oh my gosh. So bad. Shambling Ghast, Devil Dispute, let's go. Kumano faces Kakazan. We do have turn 3 Elspeth. Turn 3 Elspeth plus minus plus into something else is really strong. It's a good thing that she had no creature here. This is only damage, right? Yeah, dealt damage. Ooh. That's green. Black market. We don't cast Elspeth if we draw a sweeper here, though. There it is. So we don't cast Elspeth? You will get to draw a card. I think that's fine, though. Stormseeker. Good card. Vert is also good. I feel like I want a Wandering Emperor this, but this is another Stormseeker, then that's bad for us. I don't want to turn it to nighttime. We'll make her have another Stormseeker. There's probably a 1-mana removal spell here.
I'm home.
Play with fire or something?
This is what you get for hurting my people.
Voltage Surge. That's fine. We have to confront the past to bring that back.
For this?
Okay, March is broken right here. And then we get to this. Minus for Ob Nixilis.
Starting to feel like home.
Valky's still good. We get to take the... What's better for us to take? I guess Innkeeper is probably the worst card for us to deal with. Even though they're both pretty bad. But we did get a lot of lands from the top of our deck away. Another Innkeeper. Sure. Now we get the Wandering Emperor plus Deadly Dispute. And then we're going to give this Vigilance.
Win it.
Pretty strong. I don't really want it to turn nighttime again, but it is what it is. With all the Ob nonsense, is Shadow's Verdict good? Yeah, that's why we're playing one copy of it. This has a shield counter on it. Which just loses the counter.
Now you've done it. Let your blade do the talking.
Plus on this one,
I know there's a hero inside you.
I will give this flying. No, first strike. And then I will give this first strike. So they're both first strike vigilance.
I've got new moves to teach you.
Capenna Express. Sack a treasure, it becomes a creature. Oh wow, Lolth is really strong here. Am I just minusing Elspeth? I feel like plussing Elspeth is just better than minusing it right now. What is this? Crew what? Crew 3. Okay, so they can crew this 6/6. So I need flying?
Be brave. May your blade strike true.
You reek with my power is for annihilation.
That's a big old Valki, chat. That's a big old Valki. So they're dead?
It's
Sorin.
to bargain with me.
We gotta go for the 4 Planeswalkers, right? Just for the content? Wait, so... Boom.
Violence is necessary to set things right.
Plus on this.
Deal with this annoyance.
I know there's a hero inside.
We want lifelink. And then put a 1/1 counter on this. For 7.
Strike
Let's go! Big ol' Valki. Boom! Sick. Quattro Planeswalkers. Elspeth wasn't half bad there. Elspeth made Valki be first strike, vigilance, lifelink, flying, +5/+1/+1 counters. Go first, I keep. You look at my new thing. Jund. You know who you remind me of low-key? Kalamzi, the World of Warcraft streamer. I'm gonna need to know who that is. Can you give me a like a... See, this is why I play... Oh my gosh, they're gonna get... Ob Nixilis! But I wanna kill the Shambling Ghast, though. I do want to exile the Shambling Ghast, but it's okay. Ob Nixilis, we have to cast Ob Nixilis. We have to. We have to. I will add... Environmental Sciences.
I'm the new boss around here. Join me, or die.
I think I want to plus both of these. If I minus this one, it could just, like, kind of die. And then this is at 1. I don't want this to be at 1. I do kind of want to gain life, though. We could just do that next turn. My mannerisms. I like mannerisms. Let's just plus both, I guess. I could gain 2 life here, but...
By coin or
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Chat, rate my mannerisms.
defy me, and you'll lose everything.
Alright, incoming Ob Nixilis on their side. This is why I wanted to march this, but I guess me being the first one with Ob Nixilis is pretty good. Here we go. Attack and then Ob Nixilis. Let's go. Let's see it.
You will become
Wait. Wait, that's not Ob Nixilis. That's Shambling. That's a Deadly Dispute. Okay. Black. I feel like I just keep plussing. Because if I minus, it just makes this on 2 loyalty with a thing. Like, the gain life doesn't, like, really matter right now. The 1/1's kind of good. I do want to keep plussing, though. Ob Nixilis is crazy.
Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
So much damage.
By coin or carnage. Tribute is owed.
I am vengeance, bloody and righteous.
Like, Sorin could die here if the 2/3 dies, but then I'm basically trading my Sorin... I'm basically trading my Sorin for a removal spell, which doesn't seem that good, but they had the dispute anyway, so they can't kill Sorin by attacking it. We could see a Ob Nixilis on their side. Yeah, Ob Nixilis is doing real freaking work. They're at 11 already? Chariot. That's a good card. It's okay, we have sweepers in our deck. We also have Lolth plus March. Another mob? Well, this kind of makes me want to attack with this and then minus Ob Nixilis. Attack with this. Is the update out yet? Yes, it is. Minus Ob Nixilis. Sacrifice. No, because that's the non. This is the non-legendary one, so I'd have to give up one. Minus Ob Nixilis, sacrifice the 1/1 to Ob Nixilis, kill the Shambling Ghast. They might actually die. Are they dead? No, they're not dead. I'm gonna plus this. Oh, that's a card. Mind if I do?
You wish to know my secrets? Very well.
Do I want to make a 1/1? I feel like this is like a tougher decision than normal. I'm attacking. Now, am I depopulating? If I depopulate, then I do minus this Ob Nixilis and then plus this one afterwards. But Lolth is so good, too. I don't think I'm depopulating.
You could have such power. I will get what I want.
My goons will make quick work of you. Defy me, and you'll lose everything.
It discarded Chariot. There's a lot of Planeswalkers? Yep, this is Mardu Planeswalkers. Alright, now how do they deal with this? That's a good way to deal with it. They should have brewed first, I think, though.
And we will slay our enemies.
Oh, because they had 3 chariots. Oh, I do want to play against Jamal. Gosh, I haven't seen Jamal in so long. If anyone's never seen of Jamal, it's the Black Splash. Oh, because there's another chariot to crew with. Got it. Okay, so Lolth dies.
These wounds.
Oh, you'll fall.
That was a good
if I
play.
rub again.
That Meathook was good. Elspeth. I mean, I have Depopulate, though. Draw a card. I take it.
Nothing on Innistrad is free.
I think I sciences. No, I don't sciences. I depopulate plus kill this in combat, right? With March? So here I just minus the legendary one.
Oh, I have a job for you. By coin or carnage. Tribute.
And then March can exile Emperor and Elspeth Resplendent if they deal with this 1/1 and attack with Chariot somehow. I don't want to do that, but like, if I have to do that, then I will. Blood Tithe. There's no white mana in this deck, so I don't think they have. That's Ob Nixilis.
Enough with your pen.
All right, so I can march. I can't march Ob Nixilis.
All that matters is power. If you don't stand with me, you're my enemy.
I can march this 1/1 though.
My goons will make quick work of you.
And then they won't gain life.
Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
Can I deal 8 damage to them somehow? This is 2, 4, 6, 8, so they have to discard that card and go to 2. But they also gain life for me sacrificing this, so I don't think that's a good play.
Cut you down.
I think I'm plussing this. Plussing this.
Punishment is my entertainment. By coin or carnage, tribute is owed.
Play Ob. I guess we should, yeah, play Ob. Devil hitting them.
I'm the new boss around here. Join me or die.
Make a thing. Plus.
Shake down the locals. Go ahead.
Minus.
Plead for mercy.
I bring my own army.
Yeah, that was absolutely absurd.
You work for me now, runt.
Oh my gosh, another one. Wow.
Your punishment?
Woo!
Pleasure doing business.
Holy crap, it's so much burn damage. God. Anything else? I mean, we just played against runes. Oh, way to ruin our day, opponent. Oh my god, actually insane. Alright, please don't play another Thalia. That's a card. I'm gonna play around Snakeskin here. They don't know about... Well, they do know about this farewell, so they're not gonna play into it, right? They might just attack and pass. I don't know, but if they do that, I can cast Sorin. This deck does get a little bit better mana and access to trample. Whoa.
I guess that's it then.
I'm just gonna go with creatures here, because I can confront the past back Wandering Emperor if I really need to. I don't think they use their graveyard. Galagreeters. Hopeful Initiate. Good card. So I can do this and then march the Hopeful.
I bring order to the broken world. You can deal with my servant. I'm busy.
I'm gonna do this to in their upkeep to play around Snakeskin Veil. We're gonna play a creature that make me jump luck with this, but that's fine because I have Shadow's Verdict. Land. They don't have a creature. Depopulate. Well, that's good for me. This card can discard a card and draw a cdire. If a creature was discarded, draw 2 instead. It can also return a creature from grave to the battlefield, gains haste, and exile it. And then I can get an emblem whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control. It deals damage equal to its power to any target. So I could just, like, play my Planeswalker. I'm going to play my Planeswalker. And then discard, draw the Deadly Dispute. And then try to ultimate this.
I need a new enemy. Soldiers don't need sentimentality.
Like, that's either a Cabaretti Charm, a Wandering Emperor, or nothing. Or a land. It's not Cabaretti Charm. It's probably a land or Wandering Emperor. If it was an Emperor, they would have cast it. Okay, another Urabrask. Yeah, I'm depopulating then. Going after this. Well, I'm depopulating anyway, so might as well block.
Follow in darkness, then.
Well, Lolth is pretty freaking good. Alright, guess I'm gonna cast Lolth. Should have not blocked and did 2 damage to my opponent? No, I know I'm casting Depopulate anyway. But now that I exiled Lolth, I want to play the Lolth. Untap, attack, then cast Depopulate. It's the same. I guess whatever. I don't think damage is the way we're winning this game. Why is there a stop? Gotta be Snakeskin, right?
You reek with terror. Subservience will be rewarded.
Or like they have a stop. They have a stop and upkeep or something. Or they have a stop on my turn on purpose. Like, I really don't think Urabrask is a good card. Why is this still lighting up? I'm dead to Cabaretti Charm. Alright, no charm.
And I will cull the weak.
Emperor.
energy of battle, then guide it like water.
I don't think they can kill me.
True.
Famous last words.
But we will catch you.
Finally, a new campaign.
Did Emperor lose Flash? No, but it was exiled and I would lose it by the end of the turn, right? It's Thanos with a fancy helmet. Alright, no red mana for them yet, and before they tap deck a red land. How did I get the avatar? I got the one of the bundles. Why would they keep a hand with 3 red spells and no red mana? I'm gonna plus this since they have Strangle.
To quell my people's savagery. You wish to know my secrets? Very well. Nothing on Innistrad is free.
Really don't want them to cast Ob Nixilis. I mean, if they cast Ob Nixilis, if we play Lolth and minus it right now, you have to have 2 mana to cast Ob Nixilis and Strangle, so I think that's fine.
Darkness will swallow the light.
There's an okay chance they get 2 red mana here, draw for turn, and 2 draws off Fable to try to get it. But they have to have it. They discarded the Strangle. That's good. Also, Sorin might kill them. Oh, they have another one. Do they have... Okay, so they have Strangle plus Red Source plus Ob Nixilis here. I wasn't really expecting them to hit a creature. I thought they were just going to hit the Lolth here. Okay, so this definitely gets blocked. So they don't cast Ob Nixilis. I'm okay with this.
At least there is blood.
A lot of red cards with only 1 red source with no red source in the opening hand. Maybe they just cast Ob Nixilis and minus it. Yep.
If you don't stand with me, you're my enemy.
Really weird play from them. Depopulate? Sure.
Dire times call for dire tactics.
How dare you destroy what
I really want to draw March here so I can March the Devil so it doesn't deal damage to this, so I can win with Sorin. I can reduce that. Oh. That's an Ob Nixilis. If I reduce this... then they are forced to attack with the Hive this turn, which means I basically skipped their turn.
How dare you disrespect me?
Have another Strangle. Guess I should have blocked.
Things have not gone my way.
Wow, there's the March. The next card over.
families call me their adversary. I like that.
They get to draw a card off this, but that's fine. This is blowout, right? Just having March here. Like forcing them to use the Hive instead of playing spells is really strong. Except for they have a bunch of 1-mana red spells. What the heck?
Next time.
Their deck is like all 1-mana bolts. They might actually be dead. They discarded a card?
I'm gonna remake this town in my image.
Pretty good, chat. Pretty good. They have to draw Shadow's Verdict right now. Or burn down the house. Nope, they're dead. Sick. Alright, Jamers, I think my final conclusion on this specific build is maybe you don't need Elspeth, but there was good utility there. There was a lot of times where Farewell was a little bit bad because our opponents had Ob Nixilis on the board or other Planeswalkers like Sorin. Having these 4-mana Planeswalkers are good because everyone's playing... A lot of people are playing Shadow's Verdict, which doesn't get rid of Wandering Emperor or Sorin, so that's a good thing. Also doesn't get rid of Lolth or Elspeth. Also, never got the cast to Vault side of Valki in those matches, but Valki is still good as a 2-mana play to sacrifice to Ob Nixilis, which we have done. But overall, I think with people playing Burn Down the House, with people playing Shadow's Verdict, Burn Down the House is very, very good against this deck. But if you play Planeswalkers that get out of range of Burn Down the House, like Elspeth can plus as soon as it enters the battlefield, and then that puts it on 6 loyalty. If you can get your Planeswalkers on 6 loyalty, that's kind of like the magic number to where you can't get Burn Down the House. And then if your Planeswalkers are 4 mana of mana value or greater, then they can't get Exile with Shadow's Verdict. So I think other than Ob Nixilis by itself and like Mila, Shadow's Verdict isn't that good against this deck, but it's still like playable, which is the reason why we are playing Shadow's Verdict ourselves, so that when our opponent has Ob Nixilis and we don't have ours yet, we can blow up their board. But I really hope you like this deck. Thanks for hanging out with me. Make sure to give a like to this video or subscribe to the channel if you like more of my content. And you can even check out one of my new other Ob Nixilis decks, my 4-color one, which I'm very proud of. I made it myself, and I think it's very, very good. It's right over here. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one, and that is tomorrow. And as always, peace.